Hey everybody. Um, I don't know if I can make Gino's name 8% smaller. Pretty sure everything is uniform. I appreciate that comeback because it's exactly the response that I would have given. +2 to Mal. Excuse me. Alright, so tonight, my plan. Sorry. 300 sub goal. And why is trying out peptides that turn you into a space marine? Stuck on Angron. Well, get unstuck, Warden. Ah, I haven't even thought about a 300 sub goal because we're not that far. We're what, 24? That's wild. All right, so doing a couple different things. So I'm going to be starting the stream by finishing this boy because this is the dude I've been working on. So we have a Terminus Knights Terminator. Gotta do the base, gotta do his purity seals, gotta do the power sword, and then he's done. So, getting on with that. I would just make the sword glowy. I wouldn't worry about OSL. That's just my opinion. Because you don't want to make it too busy. Angron's already a pretty busy model, even though he has only like 2 main colors. That's what I would do. Okay. So let's do these purity seals. Probably finish the Demon Prince, but I'm tired. Oh, come on, Mal. Or are you saving it for stream? Also, I apologize if I'm a little out of sorts. I've been home from work for an hour. So. Mal is a tire. Make his sword glowy. He's way closer to being done. Yeah, I would just make it. Are you making it like orange glowy? Like hot? Because I love hot steel effects. Because then you can go over it and you dry brush it with your dark metallics. Gonna be in a vid. He wore his brown pants. Hi, Threads. Starting angrily writing a script about the Legends debacle because I'm so tired of explaining why it's a problem outside of tournament games. I would do it. You and 50% of the rest of the Warhammer video community. That's just a guess. I haven't been on YouTube at all today. I've seen a lot of stuff on Instagram, but that's all short form. But I'm sure everybody has something to say about it. So Saturday, I'm planning on going to the closest LGS in my location because last time I was there, they absolutely had some firstborn kits. And I'm going to go try to scoop some up. And I think they also had a Venerable Dread. So I should probably scoop that up too. Only wear wet brown pants in case of accidents. That's wise. Paint it like it's hot. Orange and yellow. That's the way to do it. Where I put the highlights, put the wash on my party seals. Desperate need of kill zone tokens, but my printer guys are busy. I can't help you with that. I have not and never will claim to be a printer guy. feel like we have a printer guy in chat right now. We have a couple, don't we? Broadheads and the like. Not only did I get sad news last night, but W shit today. Got sad news about Bandai too. Just bad days all around for the tabletop community. Everyone's having a terrible day. Honestly, same. Our absolute easiest day that we could possibly have at work has now become our absolute hardest. Think about the fact that you meet the coolest guy in the world next week. All right. So how do I want to do this power sword? I love this power sword, by the way. I pulled both these arms out of the Tartaros Terminator kit. Hi, old and abandoned. How big a pile of shame is 40 models you're actively trying to paint? So I'm trying to build through my pile of shame, but I'm taking a brief pause so I can work on this Terminator that's on my desk at the moment. But in just a second, we're going to be putting together a box of Immortals. And then probably won't finish it tonight because I've only got a couple hours to stream. But yeah, that's my plan. Thinking of the hot topic of pineapple on pizza. Haven't we had this discussion like 15 times? I'm more to kill. This is one of my homebrew chapters, so this is the Terminus Knights. They're a Imperial Fist successor. this, I'm gonna attempt to do a lightning effect. See how that goes. Getting who the coolest people are in this chat. What's everyone working on tonight? No, Warden's working on Engron. And Mal is debating on a script for finishing his demon prince, that guy thing. Like I said, sorry, my brain is fried tonight. I'm playing Space Hulk with my longest friend. Did 2 missions. It's rough. Space Hulk is ironically difficult. Working on cooling off a roof day, and then in the garage working on my buddy's motorcycle. Working on your latest kit bash. What kit bash is that? Finished a rotisserie chicken, a big bowl of salad, 7 booze cherry chocolates. Gamer friends can wait. Time for a nap. I was working on Tau, had a combat patrol, the old one that I stripped the paint off of, most of the models. In this case, I was working on the breachers and finished up squad. Very nice. They'll have 9 Pathfinders, Padre Fireblade, and 2 of the old, now outdated stealth suits left to work on. That sounds sick. The worker pissed me off, so my drive to paint got derailed with anger. Listen, I fully understand, but I don't let my drive to paint be nullified by the new guy that we have at work absolutely pissing me off at every possible turn. Painted sub-assembly, so all the models are assembled and primed. Still need to paint. Work Well, where's the self-promo channel in your Discord? Take a break from them. The twin lands have been itching to paint. There you go. Ask him if he wants to come over and brush your little man. It might help. Ignorant people just annoy me. Mal hates everyone. I think we determined last night that Mal just hates GW. Which, valid. Can't entirely disagree. Has a very elitist air to him. GW hates everyone. This is true. GW hates their fan base. Absolutely without question. Okay, very happy with that. I love painting power swords. I know some people think the detail is way too intricate, but I don't care. I think it looks sick. I'm wanting to get into AdMech, but sadly most of the STLs seem to be super uncommon. The price tag is so ridiculous, just thinking about it makes me want to die. I'm angry, F it, we ball. OSL time, let it ride. Oh wait. Ironically, since Tau hasn't gotten a new model, besides the Twin Lance in like 6 years, I've found STLs for basically every model they have. I don't know. I have considered having my stuff printed because I know in the long run it is cheaper, but I'm a sucker for GW plastic. Like, it's a problem. And I'm aware that it's a problem. Okay, now the model is officially done and I need to do the base now. Fresh batteries and get them 5s back on, Professor. don't have a printer yet, but I refuse to get a resin one because I don't have a safe place to put it. On that, my favorite models are the Rivarna and Orna battle suits, or Yivara battle suits, which have been confined to Legends Hell. I can no longer purchase legally, other than prints or secondhand. Something which also costs insane amount anyway, like 250. Hey, Rushtiv! Got settled back up north. Sweet. Good to see you. Don't know what those suits are. It's a dual autocannon for Varna, and the Yuvara has a plasma cannon and heavy flamer. I see. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with Tau models, but now that you mention those, I know I have seen them. Don't forget to power fist that like button. I always thought they were the absolute coolest suits in the range back before I got into the hobby, and by the time I actually started getting models to build, they were gone. How long have you been in the hobby? I'm still kind of a baby. I've been here, by here I mean in the hobby, for right at 3 years. Been in the hobby since December. We know, Gino. We're gonna keep you here forever. You are our prisoner now. By the way, Old and Abandoned, if you have any models that you want to share, go over to my Discord. There's plenty of places, plenty of hobby conversations going on over there. Because I would love to see said Tau. What sept are you painting? Rush is your new neighbor? Only this past year, really. I started with the old Combat Patrol about 3 years ago, tried it, but it wasn't for me, then got back into it around the end of winter this year. There you go. I started in August of 23, and I have been addicted ever since. Ask my wife. I don't think she's still here. What's your main draw? Is it the game or the hobby or the lore? I'm required by law to ask these questions. Oh, look at the anger on making me angry. Warden is in fact painting Angron at the moment. And Warden is just a very angry fellow, so we just learn to expect that whenever he's working on anything. Maybe Northern Florida. You know, PA is not north. Hate to break it to you. That's like saying that I am east. Alright, well, I'm gonna let that coat dry. Run in front of the fan over here, and then we will start our Necrons. Yeah, we are not considered south. North than 90% of Canadians. South of the north. I'm south of the north. I'm also north of the south, west of the east, and east of the west. Make it make sense. Total, I painted 5 Necron Warriors, 5 Immortals, X-Mark Destroyer, 10 Breachers, and Fire Warriors, 6 Crisis Suits, a Ghost Kill, 10 Termagants, 2 Broadsides, Farsight, and a Riptide. All the associated drones. That's a hefty number. For only being back into it since winter. I mean, it'd be a lot for me. I work full time, and I'm a dad. So I'm lucky most weeks to get 1 model painted a week. For example, this Terminator here. I started working on him Sunday evening. And he's probably the last time I'll have time to paint anything until the weekend. Town Farsight. Necrons are Maynard. Answer Jormungandr. Get Necrons so you can paint the weapons. I like painting Necron weapons. Okay? I think it's fun. For example, for anyone who hasn't seen, these are all of the Necrons that I've painted thus far. I need to get my others primed. But it's been way too damn wet to get anything primed. But I enjoy these a great amount. Don't have a job at the moment due to the economy. Don't have much to do outside, mostly just video games. Would love to work, but nothing. Area, really, also school. I understand. I have a job, but I'm like the only one in my friend group who has a reliable job. So yes, I have my own Necrons. Why is my focus all over the place? Focus. Uh-huh. Yeah. Good. Good. Anarchid with brown reddish burgundy color with black joints. Orange entity colors. They're the ones who are like destroy everything. Right? These are my homebrew dynasty. And I'm very happy to be working on them. You have a job. My friends who I see face to face. A beautiful burnt gold color from the art I saw, not far off from your own, actually. Don't have any fun Necrons to show off those colors yet. No named characters or big models. I would use a very regal color. My narker about, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, the only characters I have are a Plasmancer and the name of the model. Be more than what I meant. Face plant, not internet plant. Love my extremes, which is why I like Farsight and Salamanders. Ambiguous good guys. The most evil of evil Tyranids. Necrons with 0 good redeeming traits. So this dynasty that I'm homebrewing them to be pompous assholes even by Necron standards. So they think that they are absolutely better than everyone else. Might fall on the latter side of that. I'll paint my backlog soon. All right. Like I said earlier, I probably won't get through these tonight. I only have a couple hours to stream, but we'll get through a few. Homebrew AdMech though would be purple. Be more open to working with Xenos for reasons that would be too long to explain. Sounds a little Dark Mechanicum esque, which I would love to homebrew some Dark Mechanicum. One of my Chaos Warbands actively works with the Dark Mechanicum, but that's because they are a cog of Vastor, so they do a lot of mechanized warfare and stuff. Hi, Ragnara. How are you? Building some Necrons. This doesn't deserve niceties. You know, just because you're a bully doesn't mean I have to be. Actually, hate Chaos, the favorite faction by far. Probably just the fact that demon designs are super lame and boring for the potential. Okay, well, might have to fight you on that. Because Chaos happens to be my favorite faction. And put up a cat shelf. Warp is literally the realm of whatever you want it to be, and yet most entities that spew out of it, vaguely humanoid monsters that shoot fire, or shoot you or stab you. The warp isn't necessarily what you want it to be, and more what manifests because of you. Because really, the warp is meant to be chaotic and unpredictable. That's where chaos comes from. And it's derived directly from whatever your deepest thoughts and emotions make it into. So it's not really a conscious will. It's more of just what comes about because of your thoughts and actions. In case you ruin this like narrative I push in my head. What narrative? Doing more flamers and screamers? You can have flamers in chaos. I think most likely God I would fall to would be Slanesh, but Zinj definitely has the best demon designs, minus the horrors, which are generic. Gas is literally 3 gorillion times cooler than Devilfish Boys. Many people's greatest fear is a little blue guy with a spellbook and no neck. Spread the Geno Plague. Mal and Face were found, and I found Warden threads. Now you're all here together. Thanks, Geno. Slanesh for me, because I like eating dog food, not because I'm freaky. Sure, Warden. I totally believe you. Booze. Just entirely about being freaky. Excess takes many forms. Exactly. Excess can be about anything, as long as you're doing it excessively. Chatting as much tonight. Warden and I are having airbrush talks again. Disappointing. I had such high hopes for you, Gino. Where did you read dog food? That was some... Did you not say dog food? Oh, eating food. I don't know where I got that either. That could be a Slanesh thing, though, if you really, really, really like dog food. Right? Anybody? Anybody with me on that? Nobody? Alright. I know for a fact that I'm going to clean these up a lot better than those used ones that I bought. Hell of a lot. Get that the warp is not manifested intentionally by people, it just doesn't make too much sense for there to be so little in terms of unique and strange demons. Well, in the lore there are. The things that you find in books come in all different forms all the time. If you want a good example, I would read Dark Imperium. It kind of gives you an idea of the wide variety of Nurgle demons. And then something simple like, I don't know, Chaos Spawn. They can be literally anything as long as it has tentacles. And that's presented in the books too. But as far as models go, they can only make so many things. But what you're describing, the lack of variety in things, is the exact reason that I don't like Gene Stealer cults. I think Gene Stealer cults as a model range would be way more interesting if there was more variety to their looks and their vehicles. So that's why I will never collect Gene Stealers, because I think their range is boring. What letters I get? That's your classic red horn demon devil guy. You see the other chaos gods and the rest of the demon roster have no right being as basic as they are. Yeah, in lore, there's a huge variety, but it just comes down to the models. Hard enough dog food can be a Slanesh thing. One, I could come up with some demon designs for my nightmares. Much dog food. So much dog food. I want all variety. Purple Gene Stealers explode. Did you know that? I did know that. Like, I hate how often Gene Stealers come up. Gene Stealers come up more often than Tyranids in the books. Which, fine, whatever. But as often as they come up, they get generic trucks and generic armor and generic weapons. Like, there's no possible way to customize it and make it feel like it's unique, because Gene Stealer cults can pop up anywhere across the galaxy. When you have that range of variety between planetary cultures or ship cultures or things like that, I feel like there should be way more. Same thing with orcs, but I have less to complain about orcs. Because you can kit bash literally anything with orcs. And it works, because orcs. Personal draw to 40k is probably the lore, hobbying second. I don't play the tabletop, but I might in the future once I print 2 Storm Surges and finish my Tau army. The tabletop is a beast. I will say that. As someone who has only officially played the tabletop once. I do play a Crusade game every so often on Tabletop Simulator, but that's about it. As far as the lore goes, the lore is what got me into it, and the ability to be able to make something your own within the lore. So every single army that I have, which numbers 10 armies right now in progress, 10 armies in progress, they are all my own homebrews. I love being able to write the lore, come up with the color scheme, come up with the characters, come up with what they're currently doing. That is my main draw. Yeah, the acid sags. Personally, I've never heard of anything in the books but Night Lords and Sun Forest. Yeah, there's no Gene Stealers in those. Gene Stealers being as basic as they are is forgivable only because they're a niche army, but Chaos is the main big bad of the entire universe. Bean Stealers are the Tyranids' little brother army, really. Tyranids also can't eat chaos. That made the big hive mad. I am a mad lad. And there are more in progress up here. Like, I have documents dedicated to even more homebrew armies. But so far they are just lore. They are not manifested in model form. But yeah, there are 10 armies back there that are in progress, that are all homebrewed. Because I like being able to make my own thing. And I'm kind of a sucker for lore compliancy. So if I find something that doesn't line up with the lore as much as it should, then I'll usually change it. Which has happened several times. And continues to happen the more that I dive into certain lore aspects. Anyway, to extend these conversations, go to my Discord. Because we can have these conversations over there too. And if you like my content, consider becoming a patron. Patreon is down in the description. Everything that I make from the patrons goes back into either the hobby or my equipment. The largest purchase of note is you all helped me buy a new graphics card for my PC, which greatly helped my stream quality improve. Chaos gods want to destroy humanity or just rule over them? Chaos gods just want to be. So the chaos gods' primary concern is being better than the other chaos gods. So they really just want to exist. That's their big thing. And they want to have a larger realm of rule than the other gods. It's called the Great Game. That's the whole reason that Chaos really does anything. Or they think it's funny. One of the two. Vastor is a unique case. So my Chaos Warband, one of my Chaos Warbands back there, are a cog or warband of Vastor. They serve Vastor. In progress. I mentioned earlier. In the future, I want a company of salamanders, mantis warriors, and that homebrew admech army I mentioned. I don't see anything wrong with that. I came in with pink dark angels. Would you get big mad? Yes, I would. Or his inner gatekeeper would explode. I know I can be an asshole when it comes to gatekeeping homebrews, but I've also been subjected to assholes who are gatekeepers with lore and homebrews, and then I think about it and I'm like, oh yeah, they were right. Like, this isn't right at all. I got triggered by my pink marine. He cringed at the idea of pink world eaters. Noticed a while ago the only primary color I was missing all those is blue, so if this keeps going I might do some blue orcs at some point. Like blue skinned orcs or Death Skulls orcs. Yes, gods are by definition pseudo gods, false gods due to their parasite nature. Them eating people's souls. Yes, that is correct. Know about High Fleet Kronos? I know it by name. I can't think of anything directly related to it. True gods technically cannot die as they are pillars of literal existence. The last thing he bought with my Patreon dollars was an 8-ball. Don't let him lie. Just wanted my synthwave marines. Listen, the only one who can get away with synthwave marines successfully is what's his name? Heresy for Heretics. They eat chaos. Really, Death Skulls, since their whole thing is being lucky and building insanely stupid stuff, like even more than normal orcs. So their whole thing is they're looters. So out of all of the other orcs, they are most likely to take things that they've looted and make them their own. So like guard tanks, they might take a dreadnought, things like that. Practice my synthwave palette. He's the reason why I wanted to test out my skills. Should I paint my new kill team? I don't know. What do you have? You have Leviathan and you have Behemoth? Is that right? Red carapace with brown skin. Yeah, Warden, make your own High Fleet. See what happens. Get the Splinter's Fleet. That's what I did with High Fleet Mycelium. So my Splinter Fleet is Splinter Fleet Nihil Gear. Unintentional. That's the skin tone. Looked like High Fleet Kraken. I make my own High Fleet when I can't come up with a goddamn color scheme for it. I did it. You can do it. Space and match. Tyranids can safely consume corrupted physical mortals. Chaos Space Marines, pure demons remain completely off the menu. Yeah, because demons have no biomass. Pretty whack. Red Warden, me, Hive Fleet, Smurfs, bright blue carapace, and then dark blue skin. I think that's actually a canon color scheme. I have to think about it. Hold on. Love worn colors. Very hard to make a good one for Tyranids that isn't highly infringing on them. Went through 16 different skin colors before I went with bronze body builder skin color. I love that. That's hilarious. You guys. A couple of my Tyranids in a second. Into pink skin, green carapace, high fleet, water balloon. Green eyes, bronze bodybuilder skin, cracked blue claws, hooves, lupercal green tug, and red carapace. I'd love to see that. If you want to put that in my Discord by chance, I would be very interested in looking at it. Basically, High Fleet Kronos uses Shadow in the Warp to make demons go away. I think I was aware of that, but I couldn't remember the name. With blue spots throughout, they hunt and consume chaos. Less consume, more kill. To the Discord show tonight. I want people to join my Discord, dang it. Let's there. Shut up, Gino. You're my mom. Let me have this one thing. Tyranid Smokestack also lost 2 legs when I was painting. I talked to the Patreon side anyway. I have been trying to be better about engaging with the non-patrons. What do I think of your Angry Ron? I think your Angry Ron looks great. I also loved the weathering that you did on the axe. What was I grab? Oh, Tyranny. All the normies just get fire emojis. Even the ones you claim are funny. You wish to gaze upon the bird boy? I do. Will it make me insane? So these, I just finished this last week. And I do have a short on the channel if you want to check it out. But this is my scheme. So blue-green, and slowly making my way through Gaunts. But I don't paint NIDs a lot, as Warden can attest. So, yeah. That's that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Wish to gain. Going to ruin that weathering with OSL. Mrs. Warden might end up making me finish Magnus. I forget, Warden, are you doing T-Suns or are you just doing Magnus? Oh, Paul responded? I didn't see that. I'm gonna have to watch that tonight, probably. I'll go ahead and pull it up so I don't forget. This is sad. It's only 2.5 minutes. She liked how he looked. Face never even accepted my friend request on Discord. Hold on, you sent me a friend request? Literally the only place I go on Discord is my Discord. Okay. Oh, it doesn't. Yep, sure does. Well, it's nice that the legs are interchangeable. Go ahead and just finish one, I guess. There's the Discord thing. Oh, that's gorgeous. I love that. Meaning T Suns while listening to 1,000 Suns by Linkin Park. Sponge all blue, go back with yellow. On brush is how I'll do it. Then I'll get to that one you sent me. I'm going to turn my 1,000 Suns into Espis of the Monkey King's glorious army. What T Suns? Because Burb. You want to learn Kill Team? Or, sorry, Krill Team? I don't know, do I? I don't have any of the assets. Or anyone to play with IRL besides Raincloud, and he's only available some of the time. Listen, Gino, I'm aware that I'm not friends with Mal either. Now that you just pointed that out to me, and I'm also aware that I'm a horrible human being because of it. Will I do anything about it? No. You just said is every reason you should learn Tabletop Sim. We could just say to everyone, I have learned Tabletop Sim. That's how I play Crusade. As far as using maps and stuff, I'm unfamiliar because our GM does all that. But I know how to make an army and put it into the game. You pay to get to be mean. That is true. I am being compensated for his abuse. Forms better under stress. Yep, that's why I'm only 1 Necron deep in the last hour out of 5. They're not even hard models to build. But yeah, I'm loving the stress. I'll quit stick instead. Whose fault is that? I make $1 million a year. All of my friends are getting $200 Patreon subscriptions. Oh, let me know when that happens, Gino. That is the meanest I get to strangers unless they really make me mad. And you cookies if you make ours 300. Yeah, Gino, do you take bribes? Perhaps of the non-monetary variety? $200 is more than enough. You can buy Armageddon is 300. What are you talking about? People get super nice treatment from me, and he's still sad. Makes us way better when you bully him. You take no bribes? That's stupid. And you said you wanted to be my friend? How can I be friends with someone that won't take gifts in exchange for financial compensation? Or rudeness? You know this. Unless deserved, it shorts my brain. One would potentially buy face Armageddon. And what would one get out of it? Cookies. Have to be a food. Armageddon is 300. By the time I make it to 1 million, you'll have enough patron members to cover that 100. I don't know if that's true. Been sitting pretty at 5, I think. Are we at 5? 4. We're at 4. We have 4 patrons. I'm not complaining. I'm just putting a number to it. All right. Necron number 1. $100 a month to hobbies. Quite a bit of stuff. That's redonkulous. I don't know what you're talking about. But even cookies and Faith getting punched in the lower intestine on film. I don't know, Warden. Would that make you a patron? Because it's $200 a month. If I'm getting $200 a month for getting punched in the small intestine, I'll go for it in a heartbeat. of at least over about $200 worth of paint and other crap related to this hobby. Well, I have way more than 200 total in this hobby. That is an undoubtable fact. Really set a spending limit on hobby purchases. Too much backlog. 3 cookies for our shared birthday month. You have some time. Unbuilt is probably closer to 600. Got Armageddon and 4 other combat patrols. Definitely hit the 1K for the hobby. Ooh. It's too much for 8 months. I'm sure if I did the math, it would probably be closer to 2 or 3K. How long am I streaming? I wasn't gonna go terribly much longer because I have other things that I need to do. Probably another 30 minutes or so. You know, you're quickly getting yourself on a hit list. Insufferable. Well, Gino, speaking from experience, usually if that's the case, you bring it on yourself. Bully Gino in face, but do it live, please. Hey Gino, when's next hobby stream? Streams are my let loose time. Go away, Raincloud. Lucky that you don't work at a restaurant anymore. I could never. I have zero desire to ever be anywhere near anything food related. I liked office email bullying. Don't take that away from me. All of the patrons showed up. I think Mal's recording a script. Either that or he's asleep. Warden, go bully Mal. But yes, gang, 'tis all here. Nobody loves you. You right. Because you don't stream E33. Maybe if you did, more people would like you. Me being one of those people. Mom says hi. Hi, Mom. Not my mom. My mom doesn't need to know my online friends. I'm sorry, I'm trying to look at my things. There are a lot of mod lines on these things. Didn't realize that that old. That was loud. His mom asked about me when I said mean comments to him. Gordon, does your mom carry your angry reputation? Never meet my mom.
I feel like we need to make a road trip.
Well, we're definitely not gonna meet Gino's mom.
We'll see about it. I'll bring cookies.
You'll have to go through some steps.
Bring some cookies. Rain said that you and your wife are the only. LOL. Lies.
You could be streaming right now.
You could be streaming Hightail right now, and I would ditch this fool and watch that.
Yes, she's the meanest lady. Yeah, you don't know when he streams because he never puts anything in my share your content channel on my Discord that I have for everyone to use who does content. Hint. Hint.
Nudge. Nudge. Hello. Say her name.
Ragnara.
By the way, apparently, I don't know if I am allowed to say discounted grocery. close to else.
Dollar General.
Sure. Wasn't in. I don't know who has what.
Dollar General is a nationwide thing.
Well, this one might
It just
be.
predominantly exists in the Midwest.
Not what.
Oh.
What do you mean I can't meet your mom?
She's not in on it, Gino. Oh, shut. How about we don't and say we did?
Yeah, Rain. Can you like stream soon? I want to watch it. Thank you.
Also, I didn't even see them until you said something.
Your Bob Ross socks. I need to know where they got them. I don't know who posted it. Who posted it? Oh, Grave did. Gordon, sorry. Who's gonna... Is his mom dead? Oh my god! Told me! I feel so bad. Me.
Oh, hi, Sammy.
Gino, I am so sorry.
I'm not going to be home Thursday.
Oh.
No, you're not.
I am so sorry. I would never say that. Oh my gosh.
Lies.
Oh, Dollar Tree? Oh. Oh my, I feel so bad. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. Gino, I am so sorry. Okay, I'm never gonna bully you ever again.
Yes, you are.
I mean, I will, but...
I'm going to demand that you do.
Oh my gosh, I can't bring up parents now. This isn't funny. I'm like having an internal crisis because I'm like stressed out. Oh my gosh. I feel so bad. No, don't say that. I feel horrible. And Sammy joined in at the wrong time. He joined in. Keep taking that hole deeper. Stop it, Rain. Just stop. Oh my god. I just feel like I need to like go take a cold shower and like sit there and just cry on behalf of like Gino and like, oh my gosh.
He's over it.
Yeah, I heard you beat me. Yeah, I bring up someone's mom. Find out that she died. Okay. Ah, okay. Well. Oh, I said that I'd bring her cookies. I can't bring her cookies.
Mm-hmm.
This is what happens when I try to be fun and join your...
She can only go 6 feet.
Okay, how long ago was it?
They said 20 years.
Oh, okay. You could bring me cookies. Oh, I still feel bad. the big screen in the living room. Got my phone to type. Oh, can't believe this.
Again.
And no one told. I don't even think if it was a joke. I just said I was gonna meet her. Guess you could take me to the grave. Is there a headstone, or was she cremated? I got you, Sammy. I heard your husband ate all of the pumpkin snickerdoodles. Right? That he ate them. Face plant is on the big screen. I feel like we're gonna have to start a therapy room in the Discord at this rate. First client, Gino. He totally ate them all, Sammy. Right? He ate them all?
I think so. I told him I didn't want to go home with any.
You might have to start a therapy session in the Discord.
With you as the therapist?
Oh, my mom. I don't know if he's joking. I don't understand. What do you mean, Gino?
What does it mean?
Your stream just got a whole lot of depressing.
I had nothing to do with it. I'm just trying to build my Necrons.
We went to therapy already, I'm good. Well, I might have to go. Shut up.
Leave the train wreck and go eat food now. Okay.
And then stream. And then stream. Hightail, right?
I'm not hearing a no.
Gino's mom. 2026. I have to go back down. I need to go find them.
Have Warden mail them to you. Warden, she doesn't want your socks.
But milk. The rules for. I don't even know if I made a joke. But if I did, I'm so sorry. Ever watch Foster's?
Mm-hmm.
That little yellow dude. Okay, I'm gonna have to look for them.
He wants to be morbidly obese. For which he has already succeeded.
Nick. Stink. Gotta move.
Cool. And this allowed me to drink chocolate milk and then told the lunch ladies I couldn't have it.
You're a fat potato. Oh.
Yep. Created an elaborate trade plan. My friend got chocolate milk and I got strawberry, and we traded. My first step to being sneaky.
Gangsta.
Okay. Well, it's been about 2 hours. That was my goal. I got 2 out of 5 built. Oh, actually, before I end, I'm gonna finish the Terminator. I feel like that would be appropriate. Yeah. This won't take that long.
That is a genius kid move.
No coworker is in a position of management dealing with a we can't have flash drives on site issue. I told them to stick the flash drive in the scanner and they won't work now. You be mean again?
Nope. Kind of. Don't tell.
I'm gonna forget by the time stream's over. Okay. Now, I brush the skull.
You ever had milk?
I have.
Not dipping cookies in the milk.
No, I have.
Cookies and cream milk?
Oh, they're used to it. At the dairy farm.
always has chocolate milk.
It looks pretty good. All right, let's rim it.
Wait, I thought you were just building.
Well,
Did you paint that?
Yeah.
Today?
Well, since Sunday.
Oh. Have a photo.
A little bit. I've been trying to get it to get in the right position.
Okay, I do not believe mint and chocolate should go together.
Those just thin
mint
mints.
chocolate.
Oh, that sounds disgusting.
I count that. I count. We're really getting into.
Sucks for you.
Ooh, yeah. I also hate fruit with chocolate, unless it's strawberry, chocolate covered strawberries or chocolate. Like blueberry covered. Or like orange slices that are covered in chocolate. Yeah, don't like taste milk.
I'm intrigued, but not curious.
Orange cream milk.
I mean, I've had cotton candy milk. I've had root beer float milk.
Like those chateau.
Mm-hmm.
Not live.
No. And we have dairy companies, but not in gas stations.
There's gas stations with dairy company.
Not near us.
Live next. Why is Gino yelling? Why is he yelling? Why are you yelling?
Okay. Army Sergeant's done.
This here's Wawa.
Pennsylvania thing. All right, well, that I'm gonna end.
That's rude. We're just talking about milk.
Well, that's what the Discord's for.
I want to talk to them on the Discord.
Orange cream and then mint chocolate. Orange cream is one of my favorite flavors of anything of all time. So, in case anyone was unaware. Hi, Dragatus. I was just wrapping up.
Those
Mint chocolate milk, according to my coworker who gets a half gallon of chocolate milk a day after we are done on site, was good. Sounds awful.
I'm telling Rain we're having a whole milk discussion because of not whole milk, like you know. Like not like 2% whole skim, not that kind, but like a whole like discussion.
Join the Discord. Join Patreon. Follow me on Instagram.
Don't make fun of Gino's dead mom.
No, do that
Ow.
anytime. Okay, bye. And I will see everyone whenever I see you.
Oh, remind them about.
We'll be switching streams to Sunday at some random date. You know, there's a calendar on the Discord.
There is?
Yeah.
The world's worst moderator. Really ignore all your friends.
Okay. Hey, everybody.
Not you, Gina.